Viewer discretion is advised.
Better stop, Ryan. Coming for you. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Let's introduce myself. I'm Detective Armando, and I'm here to find out the murder of Donald Johnson.
Hello, my name is Diana Nelson, and I'm 25 years old. I won't be able to talk a lot because this is so sad. Donald is my boyfriend. Oh, he was my boyfriend. We had been in a relationship about 3 years ago. He was my life. He was everything to me, and it's really hard what is happening right now. I can't believe it.
I will start to ask you some questions. Okay? What do you know about him?
Well, I know a lot about him. Almost everything. I know all his friends and what he used to do on his free time. He used to work in the morning, and actually, I suspected he was cheating on his therapist because he didn't want to be with me anymore.
Were you in the building when he died?
Yes, I was in the building. But an hour before his murder, we were watching TV when suddenly he received a message. He didn't want to show it to me, and we started arguing. Finally, I go out running because he confessed me he was seeing someone else. We used to live together. We were going to get married next year. I'm pretty sure our therapist was the guilty. She murdered him because she was always jealous about me.
Let's introduce myself. I'm Detective Armando, and I'm here to find out the murder of Donald Johnson.
Hello, my name is Lisa Montgomery.
What was the relationship with him?
I can say that I used to visit Donald Johnson because I was his therapist. I only visited him because he had mental problems like all the people, and I used to go to this building, to his apartment, and sometimes I used to see a girl. I can't remember the name. I sincerely don't know her, but I only know that she was his lover. So I think maybe she could be guilty, you know? It's weird, but I don't think he committed suicide because he wanted to die. I sincerely don't think so. I think she killed him. She killed him.
Tell me the truth.
This is very sad. Donald Johnson and I, we had a son in common. His name's Lucas. And I need to think how I will tell him about his father's death. Because, okay, Donald Johnson, he was also my patient. As I said, I was his therapist. And I used to visit him like once per month. So I can be the killer. This case is strange. It's a mystery. And I can't even talk right now. I'm sorry.
I'm Detective Armando.
Well, my name is Constance Pond. I met him 6 months ago in a bar on the outskirts of the hospital where I work. I'm a nurse.
What was the relationship with him?
I used to come to visit him just weekends. As you know, today is Saturday. I am, well, we started to meet us and we had some dates. We are, well, we were, something like a couple. My poor boy, my sweet poor boy, you don't deserve this. You, all because of that girl.
Do you have any idea if he killed himself or someone could kill him?
She always looked for him. She always wants his attention. She's a kidnapper of hearts. She stole my love from him. Did you know that he didn't want me to see him? He just wanted her, the little girl, the neighbor. She always desired him. She's a liar. She poisoned him for love her. Don't believe anything she could say.
What do you know about him?
If I knew him, well, I did. We kind of studied together sometimes, but I think at some point he wanted something more with me. He helped me out with my French homework occasionally, and we shared some talks every time I passed by his flat. But that is all.
Were you in the building when he died?
I was. I was in the building. I was outside talking to my mom on the phone, and I saw him getting out of his flat. A little angry, though. We had a very short talk about his debts, problems with his credit card, and stuff. But of course, I had to do a lot of studying for my English test, so I got inside. I have nothing to be blamed of here.
What was the relationship with him?
He helped me with my homework occasionally, and that's all we had in common. Not gonna lie, I had feelings for him at first, and he was in love with me. Take my word for it. The girlfriend pregnant was getting on her way. I blame her for the murder. She was obviously jealous for the other girl and took charge of the situation. Well, like I had said repeatedly, I knew he studied French. That is why we became friends. But after time we became closer just a little. We were neighbors, but if he hadn't helped me once with my French homework, we wouldn't have been friends at all. I know he had a lover too, and I think you should be after her and not me. They hadn't been taking their relationship seriously the last few days, and I even heard screams that day he died.
Do you have any idea if he killed himself or someone could kill him?
No, he didn't commit suicide, or at least I didn't know he had that kind of issue. I blame the girlfriend, obviously, but I remember I saw this other girl getting out downstairs with blood on her hands. It can be either one of those two. They seem really suspicious to me. Me, I have nothing to do with this case, so I'm leaving.
I'm here to find out the murder of Donald Johnson.
Hi, detective.
What do you know about him?
I know every habitant in this building. I'm not sure about what was his work. But he used to go out of his flat at 6 a.m. He returned at 8 a.m.
Were you in the building when he died?
I'm always at the building. I have to clean each hall, and sometimes some roomers let me clean their apartment.
What was the relationship with him?
I had never had a close relationship with him. Only the simple contact of roomer and concierge.
And what about the other women? Do you know anything about them?
Yes, and one thing that I realized several times is that this man used to go every Saturday to his neighbor's flat, and his neighbor is a woman who used to do shoplifting. I don't know why he liked to see her a lot. Her name was Constance Palm, by the way. I thought that he lived with his partner. It was a nice girl. She looked creepy, but she was over him all the time, and I thought that was alright. Diane Nelson is her name.
Tell me the truth.
I'll tell you the truth. I'm suspecting in someone. The youngest girl. She was very close to Donald Johnson. I watched them together many times. I'm not sure what kind of relationship they had, but she was in jail for burglary, by the way. That's what I knew.
This is too strange. In the building, there are used women. I'm not a bad guy, but let me tell you something. If I find the guilty, he will regret the day he was born.